Hi everyone, this is Sabrina with a touch of elegance, skill crafts, and more. Today I want to show you how you can take this container, these little buckets I got from Dollar Tree, two for $1.25, and make them out of some cute little treat buckets, Easter treat buckets. So what I did is I took this bucket, which I just said I got them from Dollar Tree, and these plates. Here you get 10 for $1.25 at Dollar Tree for right now. And I added these plates in the back of these little buckets. And I know you're probably saying, how in the world is she gonna make a bucket or basket or concept and charge $10 and make a profit? Well, I'm going to show you how in just a second. So what I did is took a few glue dots and placed them here around the edge of the plate. I think I have like 5 glue dots there because I tried the glue sticks, the hot glue, and it wasn't attaching to this bucket. And it's probably because of the material of the bucket, it's not attaching. So we're going to use glue dots today. And what I did is just placed it around the rim of the plate and pressed it against the bucket, and they're good and secured with the glue dots. But the glue stick, the hot glue gun, was not working for me. And I know you probably could staple it, but we're giving them to children, and I just didn't want to risk that. So now what I'm going to do is stuff my buckets with a little bit of newspaper. And everybody knows newspaper is free. That's another way you can charge $10 because you're not really using a lot of products. And so far we just used this bucket that was 2 for $1.25, and this plate that was 10 for $1.25. So we're able to get 10 concepts out of this pack of plates. I wish they had some with blue ears for little boys, but I'm going to keep looking for them. So let's just put a little bit of newspaper in there. And then I add my grass. Because I have a lot of this grass, this is the reason why I'm putting it in here now. Normally I don't, if I don't have this amount of grass, but I'm trying to get rid of this grass because I had it almost 2 years. And every year I add on more grass, so I don't want it to be just sitting around. So I'm just putting it in here. And then I have some Kool-Aid jammers. You know, you get several of these in the box. I don't know. I think it's 10 in the box. Yeah, 10 pouches in the box for like $2 some change. You can add one of them right here. A pack of chips. It don't matter what brand, what kind, whatever you desire. I'm going to tape it down. And this could be used for a teacher. If you're a teacher and you're looking for some little inexpensive gifts to make for your classroom, these are great for that. You know what, you guys? And I'm not going to erase this part. I forgot something. I'm going to take these chips off. I forgot to add my garland. I'm going ahead of myself because I do want to spruce this up a little more. Just bucket up a little more because to me it still looks a little plain. So this is what I did. I have one already made. I'll let you see that one too. After I put the plate down here, I came back and I took a little hot glue and added my garland. And like I said in the earlier videos, I had this garland. I got this garland last year after Easter. Some I got for 10 cents on the 90% sale. And then when I seen people was not getting it and just leaving them on the shelves and things, I got them for a penny. And when I was picking them up, I thought about There go. This will go good on my Easter tree whenever I put my Easter tree up. But I'm already using it for my bucket, so I might have to grab more. But I did get a lot of it. I'm gonna take this grass out so I won't glue the grass down. Come back. And this also shows you that there is nobody that is perfect. We all make mistakes. But I want to add this garland here because I thought it brings the bucket out a little more. And it don't make it look like a $10 gift. And this is so easy. This may be something you want to do with your children. This is a little craft you might want to do with them. Excluding the hot glue gun, because you could use regular glue if you don't want them to use the hot glue gun. Or you can just assist them with the gun. Okay. That didn't take no time just to put the garland around there. And then when you add the garland at the back, it helps secure the plate down also. Now we can go on to that next step. Let me put my grass back in here to cover up that newspaper. Add my Kool-Aid jammer. And my chips. I'm going to tape this down so I don't have nothing falling out the bucket. And I found these little cotton candies from Dollar Tree. You get 3 of these in a pack for $1.25. 3 of them. This is how you can make inexpensive gifts and still make a little profit. Now, you're not going to get rich off of them, but you will make a profit. But like I said, if you just doing it for your kids or whoever, or just your Sunday school class, whoever, this is a great way to stretch your dollars. And it's almost full. So we're going to add our eggs in here. I placed 1 piece of candy in here that I got from the Dollar Tree. It was a bag of candy. And I'm going to give them 2 eggs each. And we're not trying to fill them with this. We're just trying to put a smile on a child's face, pretty much. Now, I did other baskets. I did on the higher end. I did on the mid price level. And I'm doing some $10 gifts. I call these some grab and goes. Then we're going to put a fun dip. Let's see where we can put this fun dip. Let's put this fun dip right here. And last but not least, we're going to add the little bunny. Now, I got these bunnies for 10 cents last year. I got a box of them on the 90% sale. But right now, they are $1. This is something you don't have to put in here, but I'm putting them in here because I already have them. And like I said, I got them for 10 cents, or some of them was a penny. But if you don't have bunnies, and it's it may cost you to go and purchase a lot of bunnies, I think this is enough for a cute little concept, a cute little Easter bucket. Or you can add pencils. You can get a pack of pencils for $1, and there's like 12 pencils in a pack, Easter pencils at Dollar Tree, and you can put an Easter pencil on each side, and that'll be great for a child. But I have these, so I'm gonna add them right here. And then I'm going to tape it down. And this is how I made my $10 gift. And I'm gonna come back and show you it's all wrapped up and bowled. Okay, I wrapped them. I put it in a bag, a cello bag, but I had to cut the bag to make it fit because these are some bags that I had for a minute, and I didn't have anything to do. I didn't have a particular project that I was using for these bags for, so they were just sitting around, and I used them making some of my Easter concepts with. There were some bags that had a seal on the top, and they were the wrong size when I ordered them. I think I ordered them from Temu, and I got like, I think it was 40 of these bags for like $4 and something. So I found something to use them for. So what I'm going to do now is make a bow, and I'm going to use this satin ribbon to make this bow with. You know what, since it's pink, we're going to use a pink bow. Okay, I'm back. I had someone that asked me about this ribbon, a few people. I get this ribbon from the wholesaler here in the town that I live in South Carolina, and it's called Floral Satin, and I always get the wider ribbon because you can always tear it in half to make it smaller. And this size is 2 by 3/4 inches, and it's 100 yards on each spool. But you can get it smaller than this, but I always get the wider ribbon and then just tear it in half. The reason I get the wider ribbon because I use a lot of wide ribbon on my funeral arrangements. Memorial flowers, I use it a lot of wide ribbon, so I just go ahead and purchase it and just tear it in half whenever I'm doing smaller bows, and it's easy to tear. And this is how I make my ribbons out of this material. I make them several ways. The easiest way I found to start it off with is just get you a little piece of cardboard and just wrap it around and cut it. But since I've been doing it for a while, this is how I do mine. I just take it and fold it. And you just try to make your loops the same. And I just make sure they're the same size. Fold it in half. Now some people cut their sides off. You can just snip the sides off. But because I always keep dull scissors, it's harder for me to cut it off now unless my scissors good. So I just go in between that fold and just cut a little slit. And I go on the other side, just cut a little slit like that. You have 2 little slits on both sides. And I'll take a piece of the ribbon and I just keep tearing it off in smaller sections for my tie. And I'll keep that piece there until I'm finished with making bows, and I just keep tearing pieces off of it. Because it saves on your chenille stems. Whenever you're making these, you can just use this. It saves on your chenille stems and your wire. Now sometimes I do forget, and I just use my chenille stems, especially if they're in front of me. But it saves a lot if you just use the ribbon. And just tie it. And I make a little double knot. Then I just tie it on here. Now, if I pre-make my bows, I just make them and then I fluff them out. But since I have the basket here, I'm going to fluff them out on the basket. I'm going to turn it back around. I have to look at it. Just separate your ribbon, separate your loops. Take them wherever you need for them to go. And that's all we're doing is separating and twisting. Separate and twist. If it's not looking right to you, just twist it how you want it to look right. See, that don't look right at all. All I have to do is take these loops and twist it where I want it to lay. And sometimes whenever you're starting off and you see a bow's not looking right, you take it off and get frustrated. No, just work with it. I promise you it'll fall in place every time. Then I'll tear these. And I like to curl my ribbons. Some people don't. Some people say that's old school. But I'm old school. I like to curl them. If I have strings left, I like to just tear them apart like this and curl them. And I take the back of my scissors. I'm sorry. And I curl my ribbon. Sometimes I curl it, sometimes I don't, but I love to see them curl. And here's my simple $10 gift that anybody can do. Thank you, guys. I have a string. I'm sorry, but that's gonna bug me. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.